Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus. Today we are going to be playing against Eloxist, and we are going to be doing a team that is far crazier than what we have been doing recently. So we've done Mark team with no marks, we have done DOT team with no DOTs, we've done stress teams with no stress, and now we're moving on to well, this is kind of a different one actually, but basically, yeah, we also did only Blight team, and now we are doing only move teams. So the only rules here is that my offensive actions have to be pulls. That is the absolute only rule that I'm giving myself. I will be able to use defensive moves however much I like, but in terms of offensive actions, only things that actually push or pull your opponents or shuffle them will actually be valid. So for that reason, we have picked 4 characters here. We picked Leper, A-Bomb, Occultist, and Plague Doctor. There are more options. I could have picked Man-at-Arms with Rampart, I could have picked Shieldbreaker, she was kind of an option that I was thinking of going for, but honestly, Rampart it's kind of a joke, it does like 5 damage, so that wouldn't have helped me all that much. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That does suck a lot. I'm gonna have to do something about that, but yeah. Basically, the Leper is gonna be able to spam Purge almost infinitely. Emphasis on almost. This is definitely not looking too good anymore. With my Leper being out of position 1 with the pull. So even though I have Snuff, that's kind of just happening. But the idea is that the Occultist can spam Demon's Pull, the Plague Doctor can spam the Disorientating Blast. The Abomination is going to use the Transformation to apply Horror, as well as do the Slam to just move my opponents around once more, and the Purge is just going to do some serious damage. So of course we have the Red Tiara's Net and the Snuff here. It's kind of counteracting the minus accuracy, and I'm just going to be able to push whatever I want. The Occultist can only use 3 moves. Once again, there's going to be no Weakening Curse. I was kind of just forced to bring it, but we have the Fleshbound Grimoire, really good synergy with the Demon's Pull and the Tentacles, but we can't use them. And the Monkey's Paw, kind of just to make my frontline a little bit dodgier. Since if you have a frontline that isn't tanking, then you should have a frontline that's dodging. And right now I have decisions to make, and I feel like the best decision here is just to go for a Purge. Hopefully we don't get destroyed by the 5% resist, but it doesn't happen, thankfully for us. We do allow Duelist Advance to happen right now, but I'm not overly concerned about that. Unless it's a crit. If it's a crit, it could be pretty bad. Oh no, he's gonna go Grape Shot immediately. I'm quite surprised by that, if you ask me. Quite surprised. I could either go Emboldening Vapors, or I could go for a Disorientating Blast. Both are good, but we're a stress team. Yeah, we are definitely a stress team here. I'm gonna go for this Man-at-Arms. I'm just gonna apply some stress. Make him dazed as well. It could be useful just to prevent him from dropping that pulsar, which he definitely wants. And yeah, just enjoy ourselves. The thing is, I kind of wanted to have Intimidate on the Leper, but I wouldn't be able to use it anyway. So I just brought the other 3 moves that I would be able to use instead. And yeah, here we are with what we have. So this Abomination right now, if I want to do something with him, I either have to go for another Slam, which I don't really want to do, or I go for a Detransform, and then I have to be going for a heal. So needless to say, if any of these 3 characters are the last ones alive, they're not going to have a good time because they can't really use their positions, their moves too well. Yeah, we gotta be very careful about that. I'm not too sure if I did the best choice here. But I'm gonna go for a stealth on the Plague Doctor just to allow her to do more stress, because I don't really want to pull here. I don't want to pull anyone at this point, because if I pull the Man-at-Arms, there's gonna be another Demon's Pull, and if I pull the Higher Man, you're just gonna spam Grape Shot. And now that my overall 3 characters aren't totally healthy, that's gonna be really bad for my Occultist. He's just gonna go Afflicted after a bit. He goes Stygian Embrace as well. Is he thinking of moving back with that Antiquarian? I have a feeling he is. Yeah, I have a pretty good feeling that he's thinking of doing that. I don't want him to do that, but if he does, there really isn't much I can do about it. What can I do about it right now? I can only go Purge. I don't want to go Purge on this Occultist. I really don't. I might be forced to do it though. Okay, you know what? I've had an idea. I'm gonna go for a Purge on the Occultist, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna go disorientating blast on him, and then I might slam him, so I'm just gonna move him around. So this is really the reason why you don't need 4 characters to reposition your opponents. You only need like 2 maximum. I think 1 is good enough already, but you only genuinely need 2. So yeah, this is weird, because having too many moves can work against me as well. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's double bad. That's the disorientating blast missed, and the disorientating blast missed with the extra anti-stealth. I actually has flash powder and didn't go for it immediately. That's kind of a misplay. It was a misplay for me to go to Siege and Embrace when he has flash powder. He still didn't use it though to just debuff my accuracy, I think. Yeah, there goes my accuracy down to the gutter. So I brought the Acrid Vial, which doesn't give you any accuracy for some reason. And I brought the Hazard Mask just to give me a little ac. Maybe that was a misplay. Maybe I should have brought more accuracy. What should I do here? What should I do? I can only slam. I think I'm gonna de-transform, go for a heal actually. Yeah, I'm gonna de-transform and heal. I feel like this is honestly the only play I can really do. This team is just cursed. I think this is the worst one so far, because at least with the other teams, like, I could do things, kind of. I could kind of do things, but right now, I can only just purge and pull and just do silly things. I can, however, go for a pull on that occultist. I could also drop another disorientating blast. Second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. We pull him to position 3, but we do get a daze, which is good. That's actually pretty good that we pull him to position 3, because now we can prevent that Harman from getting another Grapeshot blast with the extra stress dealt. Extra stress and plus 40 accuracy and plus 8 crit. Oh, he's gonna move. He's gonna move. Well, I'm not gonna let that happen, obviously. I'm gonna pull that Man-at-Arms. I feel like this is a no-brainer. So yeah, we just pull the Man-at-Arms, force him to use a duelist advance or something with that Harman, which he doesn't want to do. He does not want to do that, I'm gonna have to believe. So going for moves with your characters is definitely not gonna help. You know what's gonna help though? Crit Festering Vapors, that's definitely gonna help. I have to go Purge, but I don't want to go Purge. I really don't. I don't want to go Purge at this point, because then the Harman's gonna get Grape Shot, so... Instead I could go for a self-heal, or I could go for a Withstand. I'm gonna go for a self-heal, screw it. That's gonna clear some stress, that's gonna heal my HP back up to full. I'm fine with this. Just force him to do something else. He's probably gonna drop my Occultist in the process. Oh no, he's actually gonna go Vendetta. I'm surprised. I feel like dropping my Occultist would have been like the tempo play for him right there. But I know what he's going for after that. He's gonna go for a very obvious pull on my Occultist after I go for this slam. I'm gonna allow it, though there isn't much I can do. I'm gonna slam this Antiquarian, and yeah, just enjoy my position here, kind of, not really. After he goes for the pull, hopefully he doesn't do 6 damage. Yeah, just barely. Just barely doesn't do 6 damage. I can actually waste a lot of horror right now, but I'm not sure that's worth it. Oh, this is terrible. I have to win through stress, but my only stressing abilities are the transforms, which are gone, and the pull with the Occultist and the Plague Doctor Blast, which is... it's not a good ability. I mean, it's okay, but it's really not that good. Yeah, Purge. What a joke. You know what? De-transform heal again. No, I'm gonna go for... Oh, it would have missed anyway. Never mind. I thought going until the very end of the torch would have given me the RNG advantage. Unfortunately, not really. I was going for that Occultist. I only wishing that he didn't move backwards twice. That would be the only bad thing here. If he moved forward, it would have been great. Maybe he moves forward with the Act Out. Oh, plus that has a 10% chance of moving forwards or backwards, so that could be good. Now he just goes for a pull. Oh, that's a big pull. Oh, that is a big pull. I have to do 2 moves to counter that. Funny how I have 4 pulls, but I can't get as much value as he can. With only 1. Oh, that's just silly. That is just silly. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is really rough. I might have to rethink this team, because I don't think this is gonna work out all that well. Only characters that push or pull. How could someone make this work? I don't think you can make it any better than this. Because going Rampart is a joke. And there's only the Man-at-Arms and the Shieldbreaker's other available characters. And while they're decent characters, I can't go Retribution, I can't go Bella, I can't go Expose, I can't go Adder's Kiss. I can't do any of those great moves. I have to go for, you know, whatever I'm going for right now. I'm just gonna de-transform here and move forward. I know that's gonna probably be met with another pull, but I do go first, so maybe I could do something about it. Yeah, maybe I could just... I can't really purge. Well, I will try to. I'll probably just move back with the Occultist. I feel like that's not a bad play. But if I click my Occultist right now, I'm gonna drop to Death's Door. And I'm gonna go Afflicted as well, with -20 dodge. And Abusive, so that's another -15. Say goodbye to my Monkey's Paw. And the thing is, even if I heal myself, there's just gonna be a Grape Shot with Vendetta, so... Vendetta and Grim Bandana, and all that nasty crit that he has right now. I don't think healing myself is the play here. I'm just gonna move back twice. I'm gonna allow myself to get a Purge. And maybe enjoy the situation, yeah, maybe, I'm not sure. Grape Shot, wow. Immediate 25 death blow, immediate crit as well. Yeah, that's not good. That's no bueno. That is a certified no bueno moment. We get a bit of dodge, but I don't think it's gonna help against command. And now we're gonna go for the certified good leper play. We're gonna go for another push. It's gonna make the Man-at-Arms not useless because he can do anything from anywhere. It's a support Man-at-Arms with Bella. What did you expect? And this Occultist... Oh no, please not Stygian Embrace. There's 2 stealth characters on this team. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I literally can't do anything. In terms of offensive actions, I can only go for this. I guess that's gonna get an Affliction, so that could be good. Yeah, 2 Afflictions through is okay, I suppose. Maybe they could help us. Can they help us enough, though? Can they help us enough is the question. Well, the Plague Doctor is pretty much unharmed, apart from the horror that was applied to her a little bit earlier. She's essentially unharmed. All I can do is Absolution. I can't transform and push anymore. Yeah, that's the only thing I can do. Do I break the challenge? Do I break the challenge? Do I think I can win without breaking the challenge? Well, I'll definitely not win if I break the challenge, because that's not a win in my book. So I'm gonna keep the challenge going. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I mean, the Abomination is gonna be just a damage sponge from now on. You can't do anything. Maybe bringing the Ape wasn't a good idea, but if you think about it, without the horror from the transformations, this would have been a lot harder than what it is already, and it's already pretty damn hard. It's gonna be another Affliction. That's a lot of wasted stress, thankfully, on this leper. Only doing 1. That's good. Masochistic is actually a really good Affliction get on the leper. The dodge doesn't matter. He typically has a big health pool, and it actually manages to move him forward every now and again, which is really good. It's really good when that happens. Let's go for a Disorientating Blast on the Antiquarian. This is also a no-brainer. As long as it doesn't move her to position 1. Thankfully it doesn't. Very, very thankfully. You know what? I'm gonna allow my A-bomb to go be Smile. I'm gonna do another rule. Once I have no more options of going for the offensive pushes or moves, like ever, for the final duration of the match, I am able to use other moves. So I have just changed the rules right now. The rules have been adapted to the current situation. And of course A-bomb just says no and passes anyway. I didn't see that one coming. I did not see that one coming, but I should have. No, you asshole. That could be a little annoying, but it's not gonna matter all that much. The corpse is gonna disappear anyway. I can still use Disorientating Blast from position 1. 4 damage, okay, not too bad. That's barely anything actually. It doesn't hurt all that much. Maybe I should have used Revenge like a few rounds ago instead of Solemnity. I don't know. Maybe I should have used the Emboldening Vapors on the leper. I could have done that. I definitely could have done that. 51 stress, jeez. Yeah, not having a D-Stealth really isn't helping me all that much. And the A-bomb is in shambles right now. He's in absolute shambles. He's probably dead to a Flash Powder. No, he's definitely dead to a Flash Powder. Just depends on what Elox wants to do here, if he just wants to get rid of my A-bomb. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. I'm just gonna give it one more action with the leper. See if I can do enough damage to this occultist, maybe. I do, but unless he... I don't know what he can do here. Because I can't really get kills, even. I can't even get kills with this team. This is just a disaster. This is an absolute disaster, I think. Yeah, he's just gonna go for something else. He's just gonna go Stygian Embrace on someone, and I can't even react to it in an adequate way. I can just go Disorientating Blast. That's stupid Stygian Embrace. He's even in position 1, how do you expect to use it? I don't know, he's probably gonna use it anyway. And we get a 78 dodge again. Yeah, I've had it enough with this team. I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm gonna make something that actually works. I'll be right back. Alright, and here we go again. Once again playing against Elox, and yeah, that's a lot different. Okay, that is a lot different of a team. This looks like a defensive stress team. Somewhat of a defensive stress team, but there's a Plague Doctor with Incision in position 1. So that's much more of a troll than what the last match was. I like this, I appreciate this. That's immediate guard dog, doesn't even want her to get pushed. So she can't use Plague Grenade. She just wants to use Incision. Oh, that's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Well, I'm gonna go for a Transform Slam on the Man-at-Arms just so I don't let him get his Retribution off. Don't worry, I'm not gonna push your Plague Doctor away. Yo, I got destroyed by the 5%. Not last match, this match instead. It's funny how that happens every once in a while, you know? Man-at-Arms has 25 move res, Red Tiara's Net only gives you 20, and he just gets to enjoy being in position 2 even though you have a move chance trinket. It's kind of broken, but there ain't much I can do about it. There ain't much at all. What I am gonna do though is I could pull that Antiquarian, I could push the doggy. I think I'm gonna push the doggy. Yeah, or am I gonna use Revenge? I'm gonna use Revenge this match. I wanna do some damage. Now let's let this leper actually do some damage. Let's go for this Revenge. I thought he's gonna be using Bellow. Yeah, he doesn't even have Bellow. So the leper could actually do some very decent damage over here. That could be nice. It could be really nice. He's gonna go Emboldening Vapors. Oh, that's beautiful. That is one beautiful Plague Doctor. She's gonna do a lot of damage, by the way. That's plus 40 damage melee skills. And plus 25 damage over there, and he's probably going to use Command with that card as well. My Plague Doctor is going to be critting for my entire HP, especially on the Leper with that Revenge buff / debuff. I am going to pull the Antiquarian. Let's see if we can pull her. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. We do have the Volatile Concoction this time, as per Eloxist's suggestion. Because even though we're not using the Blights, the 15 accuracy is pretty darn good. And the Hazard Mask was kind of useless last match, honestly. It's a decent trinket, it is a decent trinket, but Volatile Concoction is pretty darn good. There's a reason why it's A tier. I could pull that Antiquarian, or I could pull the doggy. I think we pull the doggy and then the Antiquarian. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We actually had a chance of missing that, even with the 120 base accuracy and the Fleshbound Grimoire and the Monkey's Paw. That's just the power of Doggy with the dodge trinket and the guard. It's kind of brutal. Okay, so she's gonna be ready to start acting by round 3. It's gonna take her a while, but she's pretty much finally ready. Pretty much. If I drop another Purge now, that's gonna hit the dog, which isn't what we want. We instead want to pull that Antiquarian. Hopefully she doesn't go Virtuous out of this match, because that's pretty much gonna signal the end for us. I really don't want that to happen here. That would be absolutely terrible. If she goes Virtuous like Courageous or just Powerful and gives the Plague Doctor more damage, that's probably just gonna put the nail in the coffin, because I'm already losing by just playing this team. That's how bad it is. That's the point we've come to. Just by playing this team, I'm already in the losing spot. It's kind of silly when I put it that way, but it is how it is. I think maybe I don't want to go with Stand. That would ruin the Plague Doctor's experience. Yeah, it would. But I don't want to go Purge just yet either, because that's going to put the Man-at-Arms in a position to riposte. I mean, do I really care about riposte? Is he even going to go riposte? He isn't. Yeah, he isn't gonna go riposte, he's gonna go for something else. I don't even care about the riposte, actually, come to think of it. Why would I care about riposte? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. We do 22 damage with a crit, which is actually pretty okay. Especially considering the 15 prot. Without that 15 prot, we might have done enough to drop him to 0. That would have been wonderful. Yeah, he's just gonna keep spamming command. I mean, what would he repulse? Like a demon spool or something? Yeah, it just doesn't make too much sense. We shall go for... there's a few things I can do. I'm gonna drop a disorientating blast. Ooh, 53, that's not good. 85. Let's drop it on this man-at-arms, yeah. Yeah, we push him to the back again, that's okay. The sooner we get afflictions, the better, because that's when the actiles can start coming in, that's when things are gonna be nice for us. We do have one thing in our advantage, which is battlefield medicine and the healing from the occultist, and he doesn't have a lot of offensive capabilities yet. That Plague Doctor is getting ready. She is 100% getting ready. I cannot go for a Beast Spile because I can still transform again, so instead I shall heal myself. So yeah, once the transformations are gone and I'm back in human form, then I will allow myself to Beast Spile and Manacles, but until then I cannot use it because I can still use Slam in the match. Yeah, that's gonna be the second command and she's finally ready. She has plus 100 damage, plus 40%, so she's essentially doing double damage with that incision. I think her base damage is like 6 to 11, which is really darn bad. Maybe it's a little more, maybe it's 6 to 12, so... if she gets a crit, she might roll for 30. Don't forget we have plus damage taken, so... that could definitely do something in her favor. I think the play here is kind of obvious. We go for Demon's Ball. Oh, we get the crit for enough damage, that's so lucky. That's so lucky that we actually get a crit on that. I'm actually getting lucky now, and that means that you also can't go lick wounds. Oh, that was nasty. Good play, Shepherd Doggy, that was really nasty. Now that Houndmaster is in kind of a dangerous position now. He can go regen, but there's gonna be a purge before that regen happens. He's gonna go for the incision. And yeah, that's a big crit, alright. That's a crit 35. Oh my god. That's the Plague Doctor we want to see. Now that is one good Plague Doctor. Holy Mary Mother of Joseph, that was nice. That was nasty. I loved that. I absolutely loved that. Even though I felt it very, very well. That was good. That was goddamn good. All the setup, it was worth it. It was still worth it. I'm gonna drop a purge here. 25, we don't get it, sadly, but yeah, what can you do? Honestly, I could be an absolute douche and just have pushed that Plague Doctor out of position or something, but I just wanted to see her do that, you know? We live for the Plague Doctor crits with incision, that's what we do out here. He's probably gonna go for the death blow if I go for anything other than a heal right now, so I'm just gonna heal and I'm gonna cure some DOTs. I feel like that's a decent play. He's probably gonna respond to the Festering Vapors, that's definitely gonna feel pretty bad. But after that, there's probably just gonna be another self-heal, and then another incision, and so goes the game, and my A-bomb is not feeling too good. Please resist the Blight. Oh, he does actually, good job, he actually resists that Blight. The Blight resist coming in clutch. Do I do it? Do I become the asshole and push her out of this position? I don't think so. I don't think so. I also... oh wait, this is bad. I actually moved the leper out of position if I move forward. Oh, I kind of forgot about that, and I can't do the other moves. Yeah, I pushed the leper out of position. That's not good, man. That is totally uncool. I guess in that case, I'm gonna move back instead. That is totally uncool to move the leper out. I totally forgot about that being a possibility. I can't go slam twice because then the leper just can't purge. Yeah, maybe I should have thought about that. Well, let me guess. He's gonna go for another hit. Surprised that he doesn't go for the command first, actually. It would have given him even more damage. That's a 16. That's a low roll on that incision. That is a low roll. I'm not sure if it's a low roll, but it would be fun if it was. We definitely go for this purge here. 40% chance of getting it. We do. We actually have a good winning shot. Oh my god. We actually do have a good winning shot here. It's going reasonably well. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Doggy is gone with that 40%. This leper doesn't have a finisher, but he might as well have. Also, look at that accuracy. Plus 57. That's insane. It's because of the purge and the net And wait, I didn't even use emboldening vapors, did I? No, I didn't. Yeah, it's just a purge giving me all this accuracy and the revenge. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Well, if I detransform right now, I will no longer have any slams, so I can finally drop a Beast Spile. At last, at long last, I am allowed to drop the Beast Spile. Elox might send me a message right now. Wait, you can use that move? And I might explain it to him later how I can actually use a Beast Spile. Yeah, kind of cheating here, not really. I have set the rules in a way that's favorable for me. So, you know, I just I can't wait to get rid of the A-Bomb's second form, so I can actually do something like that, right? I can't go Demon Spool because she's stealth. I don't have the anti-stealth trinket. I could, however, go for a heal here, and then I have to like Stygian Embrace or something. That's the only thing I can do. Or I could go for a weird reconstruction. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for a heal here instead of going for the affliction, because it would only do 10 stress. I feel like that's pretty unnecessary. And I'm gonna go for a heal on someone. I can either go for the leper or I can go for the A-bomb. I'm gonna go on the A-bomb. I feel like the A-bomb is a good boy. That's a bleed on top. That wasn't too good, but I can always cure that bleed anyways. I guess good for anyways. Maybe I should have gone Stygian Embrace, but I don't feel like he's really gonna hit into my riposte if he can avoid it. Also, ouch. That is one big ouch. Who do we heal now? Who do we heal? I think I can keep that action on hold. Maybe I should just clear the DOT first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna clear that DOT. I don't want all that pain to be put on me right now. Guarded by the Men-at-Arms. There's a Protector's Kite in play. Protector's Kite and Shield Spike, kind of a combo I don't really use because you can't sustain both the guard and the riposte and another action at the same time. It doesn't really work. Even if you have like this kind of matchup between two teams that aren't too fast, eventually one of the moves is gonna have to get sacrificed. So if he wants to go command right now, he's gonna have to either drop the guard or the riposte. So by like round 7, yeah. It is going to take a while, though. It is definitely going to take a while. I can't go Purge. I absolutely cannot go Purge here. So I'm going to go for a heal. Hopefully heal for a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Nice heal. That is a really nice heal. We roll for 15, which is average, but then we get a crit on top. So that was really good. That we actually got that. I can't go Beast Spell first, unfortunately. I could go Purge right now. Do I go Purge immediately? There's Rejuvenation. How much damage would Purge do? Not very much, actually. So if it's 8 to 14 on the Plague Doctors, probably like 7 or 6 minimum. There really isn't very much. I could go Withstand, though. I'm gonna go Withstand. Even though it's kind of a weird move to go for right now, this late in the match, round 5, I still think Withstand is the play here. I'm gonna go for a self-heal just because I can't hit into that riposte at the moment. You know, Shield Spike hurts. Shield Spike absolutely hurts. I cannot hit into it. Even though there's pretty much no extra accuracy, so the hit chance isn't even 100. I cannot afford that. He's gonna go Hopeless, so kind of a good affliction for us that he got that, but also not that great. I would have preferred something like Fearful, because then the damage would have gone down the drain. But yeah, the damage is not down the drain. So you can go command, but the next round he's gonna have to sacrifice something. I wonder what he'll sacrifice. I wonder. If I go for this right now, I can still heal. He gets to go first. Yeah, I'm not sure if going for a pull at this point is the best play for me. I'm gonna go for a Beast Spile instead. Hopefully he doesn't get a riposte crit. Watch. No, it wasn't a crit. Oh, I almost called it. I didn't. That's very rare. Usually I call these. Usually I call this, yeah. I wanted to... No, I really don't want to call it. I really don't want to call a riposte crit, so I'm happy it didn't happen. But yeah, normally I would have called him. Maybe I'm losing my touch. I don't know. Maybe I am losing my touch. That's not a good thing. I'm gonna go for another incision. No crit this time. He's just been rolling for 16s for ages now. It feels like at least. I'm gonna go for a Purge here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's drop that Purge. 6. Yeah, there's the crit. I knew it was coming. I knew it. Yeah, I knew there was a crit coming. We just had to wait a little bit for it. She's almost afflicted. She's gonna be afflicted by next round unless she gets a crit right now, or unless she gets repulsed. So the riposte is gonna do enough. That is a fact. And please don't virtue. Okay, selfish. That's It's a pretty decent one. It's gonna give her some dodge, but that's definitely not the end of the world right here. Yeah, it's okay. It's a-okay. I could go for this, which is the lesser hit chance, or I could go for this. I'm gonna go for the lesser hit chance, purely based on the fact that I want him to drop something earlier, and the fact that I need to get that Antiquarian out of the match because she is the finishing character of his team. So if I can get her out of the match, this is gonna be really good for me. I'm gonna go for a pull now. Even more horror being applied, and that also means no regen. Look at that horror, the crit is helping us so much. That does a total of 50 horror, believe it or not, between the Fleshbound Grimoire and the crit that you apply. Yeah, 50, so it's 10 for 5 rounds, it's beautiful. What's he gonna do? Mark himself? Nice, let's all clap for this Man-at-Arms. That's a really, really good act out, I absolutely love it. And my leper is at this star. Who do I heal him with? Who do I heal him with is a question. I say Plague Doctor. Let's make her useful, yeah. Let's make her useful, let's cure that DOT. Let's keep our Solemnity for the end of the match or something, and let's just make use of this Purge with the Revenge. Purge with Revenge is a good combo. That's gonna be an incision. Am I taking enough on this Occultist? I am, sadly. I am sadly taking enough. I could go for a stun here, and I will. I could go for a stun, and I will. I could miss. I could have actually missed that, believe it or not. Wow, can you imagine if I missed that? That would have been nasty. That would have been really nasty. Thankfully, that's not the case. So now I can go for a self-heal here. Maybe a crit? Rise like a phoenix from the ashes? No. Unfortunately not. You always love to see the leper crit, if he's on your side. Because he crits for his entire health bar, and his entire health bar is a lot of HP. So, speaking of your entire health bar, Occultist, thank you, another crit heal for pretty much my entire health bar, yeah. Kind of an overkill, honestly, he only has 29 HP to share. That is nice, that's gonna be another defender. This Plague Doctor is just chilling right now. She's absolutely chilling. And do I go for a double stun? Not really, I don't think so. Do I go for a pull on that Man-at-Arms? Not really. Wait, is that gonna stop Incision? No, it isn't. It is not gonna stop Incision. I could go for a Purge right now. It would probably deal some damage, but it would also put her in a position to go regen. Does she really want to use regen though, when I actually have a lot of attacking moves? Oh, crit 27! Oh, I'm getting so lucky. This is amazing. How am I even getting this lucky? I like how I did one stress because of the crit to that Man-at-Arms. That was good. I don't think it was even because of the crit, it was because the Antiquarian dropped the Death Star. Yeah, that's what calls the stress. It's gonna be... Ooh, actually going greedy with that Festering Vapors. Very greedy. I like it. I do like it. I no longer have Absolution, but I am not forced to go Absolution, thankfully. I could go for a heal here, and I will. I will go for a heal here, maybe another... Wow! Occultist, keep going at it, my boy, with the slot machine heals. Holy, that's why you bring Weird Reconstruction. Oh, there goes the celebration. He's back down to 0. This match is just a back and forth, I'm loving it. Yeah, this is insane, okay. I'm gonna go for a stun on the Antiquarian right now. This is pretty much self-explanatory. I could also go Beast Smile, but stun. Stun it is. Get her action out of here, we're up on action, so getting her to not act is good for us. And right now we can go for a Battlefield Medicine, right? Is that the play? Just don't let him get a death blow, just play this safe. Or do we get an 80% chance of getting a death blow? Oh, that's risky. I think we just play it safe and we go for the heals, because he has a really hard time just killing my characters here. Plague Doctor is just being solid. Yeah, she's just preventing the DOTs and just being a solid healer overall. If I could use my Weakening Curse right now, should be long gone, but sadly I can't. I can use Beast Spile though, so I will do that. Maybe a stun is not a bad idea. Let's go Beast Spile though. If it hits, that's literally the worst outcome possible. Yeah, it couldn't have been much worse than that, I think. That's a nice crit repulse as well. Oh, I might be dropping down to 0. Yeah, it says 5 for 5 rounds, but it isn't really 5, it's a little less. A little. 8! Only rolls for 8. That's gotta be minimum. I guess I do have the prod. Oh, but it is enough to drop me down to 0. Thank you. Of course it's enough to drop me down to 0. Why wouldn't it be? I'm gonna go for a heal here. Come on, another crit heal. No crit heal, but at least that's a 15. That's still a pretty decent roll, honestly. I don't mind a 15. It's probably not gonna allow me to purge though. He's gonna go retribution again. Yeah, there he goes again. And that does drop me down to 0. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can purge here because I probably drop. Probably yeah. Emphasis on probably. Heal for 6, so that's good. That's pretty darn good. How did he do 3 damage with retribution? Must have called him lucky. I guess hopeless isn't minus damage, so maybe that's helping him quite a bit. I'm gonna have to say. Purge here could be really risky. That's the problem. Do you think she does damage actually? Yeah, she probably does. It's a probably. It's not a confirmed chance. Do I go for it or do I go for self-heal? I think I'd be a greedy fool to go for a purge right now. That's just gonna drop me to this door. It might not even do enough damage to drop that mana arms. I think that would be very silly at this point. I feel very limited in my attack. I mean, how am I even gonna deal with that Plague Doctor once you know I deal with the other characters? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to deal with it somehow. It's gonna be another incision. No crits. No crits with his incision. It should have more crit mod, you know? If you're running incision, might as well give it like Arbalest crit mod. Give her like 13%, you know? Something crazy like that. Make her crit as much as the Arbalest does. That would be funny. That would be really funny. I think I go for the Beast Spell again. That's gonna drop me down to 0. That's a bad idea. I'm instead gonna go for the stun. Oh, she still hasn't acted. I'm gonna do it anyway. Come on, double stun. That's not a double stun. That is horror though. That's 2 rounds of 10 horror. She might be gone. Let's see, if she takes 10. She isn't gone, but the pass. Oh, the pass. That hurts. The pass does hurt. I might go disorientating blast here. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious play. Disorientating. Okay, Antiquarian's gone. This Antiquarian is indeed gone. I think we might be able to actually get a win with this team. You know, it's gonna have to be against Incision Plague Doctor, but we might be able to get a win here. I am feeling it. I'm feeling it in my heart. I feel like we have a decent situation going on. Though the afflictions are coming very soon. Yeah, pretty soon. I'm gonna have to say. Do we go for the pull? That's you know what? Screw it. Screw it. We go for the pull. We even dodge. Oh, that's beautiful. Did he not have command? No, he didn't. Yeah, he kind of. This mana arms is under too much stress to go for all these moves. I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna do this. It doesn't do enough damage anymore because now he's at this door, so that's nice. Yeah, that mana arm's just under massive amounts of stress to. I mean, not real stress that's getting him up to 200, but he just has all these moves to do. He has to guard, he has to retribution, he has to bolster, he has to command. He's just under way too much stress. Since that doggy died, he's had to do it all. Really, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, he's had to do it all. I think this Plague Doctor is gonna go on a 1v4. But I'm gonna be honest, if she goes on the 1v4, I will not heal. I will absolutely not heal because I feel like that's unfair. I kind of bent the rules by going for a Beast Smile, you know, after I no longer have slams. So yeah, I am applying even more rule changing, so I cannot heal if it's something like a 3v1 or something like that. I'm just gonna do that to make this a little bit more interesting, because I would like to see her win a 1v4, though I'm not gonna give it to her. I'm definitely not gonna give her the 1v4 win. But I am gonna give her the possibility of going for it. Do I go for a purge here? That's really risky. Yeah, that is really risky. We just go for a heal. 27. Good job, Occultist. And right now we are dropping to this door. The only thing we can do is purge. Yeah, let's do it. Wow. Immediate death blow. That helps. That definitely does help. Let's see, Plague Doctor. Elox isn't one to surrender. I don't feel like he's that kind of player. He's gonna go to the bitter end with this Plague Doctor. And good on him for doing that, because I am not gonna heal. I am absolutely not gonna heal. Yeah. I think my Occultist is just gonna maybe move around. Oh, I have stuns. This is so nasty. I still have manacles to use. Yeah, I don't think this Plague Doctor can win, even if I give her the benefit of the doubt here. Yeah, I don't really think that's possible at this point. I mean, I either heal or I just... Ah, this is just too much. I'm gonna go for Stygian Embrace on this lever. I wonder if you get a crit with a character, does he do more damage? I mean, no, he definitely does more damage if you get a crit. If you get a crit while you have plus stress tells, would you do more stress? I don't think so. But yeah, Elox is gonna surrender because there's no way he would win at this point, and do not try this team. I said do not try the other teams, and I still stand by that, but this one is the worst by far of all the teams. Like, this is totally unplayable. Especially if you don't add the extra rule that you can go like Beast Smile after the second transformation. Like, this is absolutely unplayable. Do not try this team. If you want to improve on it, then by all means give it your best shot. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.